Hey Jeep Gang, it's while you're in there again. So now that I got everything sealed up except for these grommets that go into the valve cover. I'm going to do that at a later time. I'm going to go ahead and start putting these fuel injector lines in, or the wires rather. This is simple. I got them all marked. This is number 1. I know I put number 1 to the front. We just click them in, or slip them in place right over the injector. Be sure to push all the way down and push your red safety clip in. And that one does not want to lock for me. There it went. Okay, here's number 2. Remove my markings from my tape. And it's just the same thing all the way down the line. Number 3. Where's number 3? Right here. Just pull my tape off of there. That one may be a little difficult for you to get to because of this bracket. I don't have it bolted in tight right now, but it's on there. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Push it down on there, and this one doesn't have a clip on it. I lost the safety clip, but they stay in there. They still lock on. Okay, this should be number 5. Just make sure. Yeah, number 5. You'll feel it click on there. And then push your red safety clip down. That one that's missing, I've had it missing for years and it's never come off on me. So if you lose one of them red safety clips, I wouldn't stress about it. Alright, so those are all in. Let's see, I can go ahead and put this throttle cable in. So snap it into the cable guide there. And then this is going to go through here, I think, if I remember right. Yeah, because it goes on to the throttle body right here. Or does it? It goes on that one, so I got it through the wrong hole actually. Goes the next one over, this one here. So it's this hole. You just come in and that's got to click into that bracket. And it just snaps right on the ball just like that. You could snap this into this clip here on top of the valve cover there. This spring just goes right. I don't remember how that went. Okay, here. There's a hole in your bracket here for it. So, make sure it works good. Everything seems to work good. I'm just going to go press the gas pedal real quick just to make sure everything's smooth. Okay, so that felt good. So now I guess, let's see if I can change this angle here. Okay, here, and then back here. Okay. So I'm going to remove, oh shoot, okay. I'm going to remove them 2 bolts. That just fell to the ground. Dang it. Alright, I got it. So then this is the wire pack for, couple of your sensors, but your O2 sensors sit on top. So grab one of them bolts. The O2 connection sensors, rather. So here's one here. I'll need a wrench to snug that down. Get the other one back here. Sorry my hand's in the shot, but I don't have a better way to do it right now, and I can't move the camera. There is torque values on these. I'm just going to go snug because I'm getting anxious of getting this project done. But I'll tell you this, that's plastic. So just be careful. Don't crack the plastic. About there and that. Yeah, just watch so you don't crack the plastic underneath the that. Snug to me. This one back here. Should have put an extension on it. Would have made my life a little easier. Come on now. There, it's close. Okay. And just snug it up. Don't break that plastic. Alright, so while you're here, while you're in there, boy, I'm sweating really, really bad. Whew. We can start putting some of these, plugging these sensors in. Let's see. All right. See, I've got this marked as the throttle position sensor, which is here. This one. Just rip my tape off of it. Flip it over so it lines up with the plug, and then it'll click into place. Actually, I think my clip is broken on this one. Like the fuel injector, it didn't matter because it never came apart on me before. So this is your idle air control valve. You rip this tape off of it. And then that can go right here like this. Push it till it clicks. Not liking how that's sitting there like that. Okay, I'm going to twist these wires around. Okay, that's better. Alright, push it on until it clicks into place. Okay, so coming out of the end of that rail I just bolted on, I've got my map sensor. Is it all out of focus now? Damn it. Maybe I could just... Sorry about this. And it figures now I can't zoom out again. So anyhow, coming out of the end of the rail here is your map sensor. Mass air something or another. That's what this stands for. So let me rip my tape off of it. And then that's just going to click right onto the sensor that's on that throttle body right there. It's secured. Now this is Oh, this goes to AC line, so I'm going to leave that tape on there for now. But this one is intake temp sensor. Okay, that's this one right behind here, right behind the map sensor. Set your air intake temperature sensor. Rip that tape off. And I think it goes this way. No. That way. Okay. So the clip is towards the passenger's or driver's side rather. All right, so those are in there. This is going to go to the AC line. This coming off the brake booster. Coming off the brake booster is going to go right onto this fitting here. I don't have a clamp on that. I should put a clamp on that. I should put a clamp on that. I don't remember what goes here, but I will come back to that. I really forgot what goes in there. I'm not sure if it was just a plug in there or if a sensor went in there. I don't remember now. I'll have to find the other end of the whatever cord is loose. So our throttle body's all hooked up. You can see it working well. Your spring attaches here on that bracket. Oh, I do got to tighten this bracket down still. That's 10 millimeter. So, what do I do with my wrench? Here it is. I got to grab an extension for that for sure. Alright, there's only 2 bolts on this thing. There's one there. And then there's another one right next to one of your number 2 fuel injector. Don't go crazy on that because you're just going into aluminum there. Oh, that felt a little like it was going to break. Now I'm just checking my fuel rail, make sure it's all good. Everything's in there, it's nice and snug. Let me get my arm in this shot real quick. Okay. Alright, so that's all together. I think I might be able to get this AC pump connector on. Oh, this coming out of the end of your fuel injector wire harness, you have the thermostat sensor on the same line with your fuel injector. Dang it, I'm really struggling. It's hot. I'm getting cranky today. This sweat is just pouring off me and I can't run the fan because it's too loud. Okay, anyhow. Boy, I'm getting agitated. Okay, let's try this. Maybe this will work. Alright. It's coming out into this rail. It's where your lines are for your, the wires for your fuel injectors are. You also have your thermostat housing, and you have your thermostat temperature sensor. Alright, so let me pull this tape off of it. Whew. Boy, is it hot today. I looked it up. 88% humidity today. Ugh. Anyway, that's going to click right on your temperature, water temperature sensor there. Alright. So, also coming out of that line, out of this rail, is going to be, what is this? The upper front O2 sensor. Okay, so I'll show you that in a second here because I think I want to get this. This is the AC pump. Yeah, AC pump. Okay. And let's see, am I even in shot? I'm not. Okay. So it's going to get a little crooked here. And it's probably a little blurry because I probably got sweat on the camera lens. So here's my line. I'm not sure how I really want to run this yet. I better pick this up to show you. So coming out of here, I got this looping around. That O2 sensor connection. Oh, dang it. I'm getting bit. Okay. Upper front O2 sensor. Oh. Okay, so this one just, it hangs down. So I'm looping this around this power steering pump like so. I don't know if it's right in the right placement or not. Probably not. Anywho, one of those ends there, that one there, it's got to go on the AC pump there. So let me set this down again. And that's more horizontal there. Okay. So I've got it marked AC pump. Pull the tape off of this. There's a safety clip on this one. Make sure it's pulled back far enough so don't get hung up on that. Let me get this tape off of here. Okay. Alright, click this in. Okay, I'm going to push this safety lock through. Now it won't come apart. Now on the bottom side of mine, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's broken right here. Well, this actually slides onto here. This little clip that's on the pump itself. But you got to go forward and then pull it, drag it back to be on that clip. All right. And then because I know that's broken, it's been broken for some time, I'm going to put a zip tie around this thing. So just some little trick if you want to do that yourself. But that bracket's a little bent, so I'm just pushing the whole thing forward because I can see it's going to hit my radiator hose, the lower radiator hose. And I don't want that to be in the way, so just push that back out of the way. That clip bends very easily. Sometimes. Okay. Now I'm looking around to see what else I can do here. O2 top front. What is this again? Upper front O2. Okay, I'm a little confused on that one. I'll just have to figure it out when I put the catalytic converter downpipe on. This one here is, oh, that's an AC line. I think that's almost it for everything on this side. I see something here. Oh, yeah, I forgot about those three lines. Okay, so on the intake manifold here, maybe I can change the light so you can see better, and I can see better. Maybe not. Trying to get it where you can see good. Okay, intake manifold. There's going to be 3 openings down here. Here's one in the middle here. This is the middle one. There's one to the right here. And there's one to the left right here. So I got a couple lines here that are marked. I don't remember which is which. So that's why I marked them. So let me see what this says. Intake side. Okay, that goes in the middle. So I got middle marked on it. And if those rubber boots are mangled up or dry rotted, go ahead and change them out. Alright, I got another one here. It says alright, I was getting hung up on this fuel line here. See that? So I'm going behind that plastic. I'm not putting this on yet, but I just want to get it in somewhat of a position so I can get this line on here. Oh, I can't see what the tape says on it. Alright, I'm just going to rip this tape off here and try to read it. So what do I got here? Intake side, front. Alright? Yeah, okay. So that's going to go to the leftmost one, or towards the front of the Jeep. Oh, shoot. Actually, alright, pull that middle one back off. Where am I at? Right here. Pull that middle one back off. There's actually a nut below it where that middle one goes on there. That actually holds all the bracketry for your fuel line and these lines that go into the intake. Alright, so I'm going to set this down for a minute and I'll try to get it in the shot. So this whole line here, and that's going to go right into the side of the intake there. And now it doesn't want to screw in for me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, getting very crabby. Kind of want to get this thing done. It's been hot as could be. Oh, there's no way of turning this thing in here. Alright, I'm going to have to get an extension to get that on there. I know it's hard to see what I'm doing right now, but I'll back out once I get this snugged up. And I'll show you what I'm talking about, this fuel line bracket. What a pain in the butt. Getting cranky. Alright. Alright, I'm going to have to... Alright, this is just not going to work. I got the wrong tool. What I'm trying to do is, there's a bracket on your fuel line hose, this metal line. These three metal lines coming out. See here, those three metal lines here. There's actually a bracket, like spot welded or something on it. Clipped on, there's a clamp. And it goes right here, right below your middle hose fitting. Right here, this is the hose fitting, right below it. That's where it mounts in at. So I'm going to stop it here because I know I'm going to struggle with that and it's going to tick me off. There'll probably be cussing involved. Alright, so that's why you're in there. We're just getting to some finishing touches here. And then I'll have to put that grill back together. Put the grill on here. Throw the radiator on. I still got to do this side. I will show you how to put the distributor back in there correctly lined up with number one piston, top dead center. So that's gonna be it for this one. I know it's a messy video, but it's so hard to work, and I don't have good places to mount this camera base at. But please keep following, like and subscribe, and we're getting there, man. Thanks.